He's regarded as one of the most influential cultural figures of the 20th century. This week, Elvis Presley would have celebrated a huge milestone, his 90th birthday.
Well, it's been more than 4 decades since his passing. His legacy lives on as the king of rock and roll. Richard Wilkins has the story.
Elvis Aaron Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1935, moving to Memphis at the age of 13, where he was influenced by the gospel sounds he heard in church and the R&B scene he absorbed and adored. He recorded at Sun Studios with the legendary Sam Phillips, his first single, Heartbreak Hotel, selling 1 million copies.
I'll make you so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely.
Then came the debut album, simply titled Elvis Presley, featuring iconic songs that still resonate today.
You ain't nothing but... Don't you tell a woman praise you. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing that rock.
But it wasn't just the songs and that incredible voice that endeared him to fans. He had the looks, the charisma, and those dangerous moves. In the 60s and 70s, Elvis also proved himself as an actor, starring in a string of big hits. At one stage, he was the highest paid movie star in America. Back in 1959, while on military service in Germany, he became smitten with 14-year-old Priscilla Beaulieu and continued a controversial relationship with her until they eventually tied the knot on May the 1st, 1967, in a brief ceremony in a Las Vegas hotel suite. 9 months later, to the day, they welcomed their only child, Lisa Marie. However, this was a tough time for Elvis. He was desperately unhappy with his career, the movies he was making and the hits he wasn't having, many considering his '68 comeback special his finest hour.
We're lost in a cloud with too much rain.
But for Elvis, fame came at a cost. Priscilla left him in 1972, although the two maintained a close bond. He was also the victim of financial abuse at the hands of his manager and turned to prescription drugs. His story and that of Colonel Tom Parker became the subject of the Oscar-nominated biopic by Baz Luhrmann, starring Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom and Austin Butler as Elvis. In 1977, the news of Elvis's death sent shockwaves around the world. Fans flocked to his home in Graceland to catch one final glimpse of the musician before his burial.
Whether you're black or white, whether you're country, redneck or freak, young or old, from Moscow, London or Memphis, Elvis Presley will still be the king of rock and roll to me.
Priscilla opened up in a rare interview about the day she said goodbye.
Going out the gates in the limo and seeing the streets lined up on both sides all the way to the cemetery. It was, you'd see glimpses, you'd see people crying, hysterical, fainting, and that's how impactful it was, and still to this day.
It's been 48 years since Elvis died, but he's left an enormous legacy, a body of work loved and enjoyed by successive generations. Thank you, and happy birthday, Mr. Presley.
You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
I still remember the morning I woke up and Mum and my sister were in tears. They were literally weeping, and I was like, "What's wrong, Mum?" She went, "Oh, Elvis is dead." Remember the morning, 1977.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?